welcome to Friday night's best live stream, Comics and Beer. And we are your hosts. My name is Bruce.
My name is Stephanie.
Guys, welcome to another. This is episode 66 of Comics and Beer. Can you believe it?
Too long, guys.
66. That's
We're
crazy.
rebranding Comics and Vodka.
The Comics and Vodka. That would kill me. Oh my God, the hangover the next day. But guys, welcome. It's gonna be a great night. Let's tell everyone what Comics and Beer is.
Guys, Comics and Beer is the best thing you've ever seen in your life.
But guys, if you are new to the show, you've never seen this before, you're watching on the rewind, and you don't know who we are or what this is, guys, this is a 1 hour live stream. Well, let's be honest, 1 hour and a half live stream.
1 hour question mark.
That's a better way to put it. We talk about comic book news. That's comic book news for TV shows, movies, and comic books themselves. That's the part of the show that I handle. And then Stephanie, the amazing Stephanie, what part of the show do you handle?
I handle the beer, guys, which is like the fun part, because I just get to go to the beer shipper and be like, we haven't had this. This looks delicious. Let me see the proof. Okay. Buying. So yeah, so she handles the beer, and we talk about the beer throughout the show. Not as much as we used to. We should probably get better at that. We say that every time. We'll get better at lots of things.
But yeah, and then we do trivia. Who doesn't like a good trivia question? And if you're the first person to answer that trivia correctly in chat, you get an entry into our end of the month giveaway. Wait, did I just say end of the month giveaway?
Did you?
I think I did. Guys, we do a giveaway at the end of every single month, a big giveaway with a big grand prize. What are we doing this year for the giveaways?
Bags of tapioca pudding.
Exactly. And warm clam chowder soup.
So gross. Ow.
No, but really, what are we doing?
We're doing slabs.
What?
Slabs.
This is the year of the slab, guys. We're getting a slab with some other goodies every single month. So of course you want to tune in because you want to get your entries in for your chance to win those slabs. It's amazing. Slabs. Yeah, that's the show.
I'm just going to say slabs like that every couple minutes. Slabs.
So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to get yourself subscribed and hit that what?
The bell notification, guys, because you want to know when we go live every Friday night. Like you are here right now.
Right
Your
now.
bell notification was probably on because you were pretty on top of it.
Yeah.
You were here, so you're the lucky ones who have your bell notifications turned on. If you know someone who doesn't have their bell notifications turned on, you need to sit them down. Like we need to have a conversation about your bell notifications.
You need to be better about it. You need to hit that for Bruce and Stephanie. Other channels, not so much, but make sure you turn it on for Bruce and Stephanie.
Exactly.
We also upload new content every Tuesday and Thursday. So you get Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, 3 days a week. Yeah, you do.
I like James's suggestion.
Go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for WTF.
Yes.
I like that too. I like that
You'd
too.
never forget it.
You would never forget it. But yeah. And then smash that like button. There's 9 of you guys on right now. Just go down. Click
There's
like.
9 likes.
10 likes. There's 10 people on now. Hit that like button.
You just got on. I can see you. Hit the like button.
We haven't picked the slab that we're going to be giving away at the end of the month. I'll have that picked for next week. So there's a couple of those websites. I do have one from Vera Gary already in the closet, but I'm going to peruse. I'm going to see if I can pick something up new.
I don't think Bruce realizes it's the middle of the month.
It is the middle of the month, but I know a couple places that will ship pretty quickly. But yeah, I think that's it. Let's open a beer. Let's relax. It is Valentine's Day this weekend.
Bruce still won't tell me who his Valentine is.
I mean, I don't want to make it weird. Comics and beer. Can you open that for me, babe? I had caught my fingernails. I have no fingernails. But are you guys gonna spend it with something special? Do you guys have plans?
Not someone, something.
Yeah, something like a
your
special comic
special
book?
anime pillow that you hug at night.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
I'm assuming
at
least one person.
We might actually have the day alone. No children.
It's like the Valentine's Day miracle.
So we tried calling our favorite restaurant to get reservations, and they were like, "Yeah, we've been
like,
booked."
That's funny that you're trying to call 5 days before Valentine's Day weekend.
So let me go to chat. We can say hello to chat as well.
Pick a thing, Bruce.
Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. All right, guys. First person in chat who is tailgating, Sam King, and then right after him,
Chat?
What?
You stealing my chat?
Oh,
job?
sorry, babe. Go for it.
Holy moly.
I'm just excited. It's Friday night.
I guess I can go to bed because I am pretty tired. Bruce has got the whole show covered.
Sorry, babe. Go ahead.
Sam King was first, as Bruce mentioned to everybody, over me. Then Comic Burrito, Second, letting us know he's watching on his TV in his basement, which is terrifying to think that our faces are that big on your wall somewhere.
It is pretty terrifying.
James Galagos, the wrench of all wrenches. Where the hell were you last week, James? Welcome to the show. R.I.P. Beard. Hashtag R.I.P. Beard. Peter Good Game says he thinks you look pretty sharp, Bruce. And I agree. Johnny Fitz is in the house. Sleepy Reader 666.
Stephanie Rats
saying dipping comics in beer, right? That's what we do on this channel, which would be very whack comics of us.
That would be very whack comics of us.
Cole from Comic Burrito is confirming that it's Cole and not anyone else. Everyone's saying hello to him. Cisco C, what's up, Cole? According to him, wait, what happened to Bruce's beard? Everyone wants to know, Bruce. What happened to your beard? Two Gun Pedro's in the house.
Two Gun Pedro.
Max Washington songs. 20th century comics, stealing off of 20th Century Fox, but the comic book version of it.
I don't know if everyone saw, but James is wondering who is going to volunteer and keep track of the rants that Stephanie will be doing tonight.
You'll need several volunteers because not one person can do that.
It's gonna be a good. I have some good stuff that she will probably rant about. Again, Stephanie never. I used to try to get her to like at least peruse the news so that she could have talking points. No, she wants to come in fresh and just come fresh at it.
I'm best at my natural state. If I'm not gonna like pretend to be mad at something for you guys. So if I read it ahead of time, I have time to cool down. I won't be as mad. If I hear it first, I'll be like, not even paying attention, reading chat, and I'll be like, what? And then I'll yell about it.
All right, guys, this is the beer that we are drinking tonight, or the first beer that we are drinking tonight. Stephanie will show off the beer and tell you a little bit about it. And
so I didn't think the can was super cool, but I thought the name was Little Lungs, and I thought that was pretty interesting, especially because they don't look like little lungs, and I don't get why they called it that, and then colored that picture. They should have drawn a picture of small lungs. But yeah, that was pretty cool on that side. I do think this is the one.
It says, "Yo, recycle."
Yo, recycle.
Yo, recycle that.
I thought they were in. Oh, it's New Haven, Connecticut. I guess that's not the Brooklyn one. I thought there is one in there from Brooklyn, but
this beer is pretty stinky. It's when you smell it, it's definitely got a funk to it, and it doesn't taste so bad though. I kind of like the taste of it overall. It's not so bad. Stay Puff is in the house. What is going on, Stay Puff?
It's interesting. I wouldn't say it's not bad. It's definitely not good.
Yeah, it's not great.
Kind of like a dimey nickel.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
If you were around for dimey nickel time, if you remember the days of old dimey nickels.
All right, guys. Tonight's straw poll, which we are going to check at 10:30, I promise, is
last time we didn't. We asked who you guys thought was going to win the Super Bowl, and then we got drunk and forgot.
Yes. Today's straw poll is which one? What is it again?
What do you guys think? Bruce's beard looks better short or long? We need to know in the straw poll. I've asked 3 people. 3 people all say short. I'm one of those people I asked. And I'm interested to see what you guys say, because he said that everybody on Instagram was like, oh no, poor beard. But I was like, they were just being supportive because you stated you were sad about it. But I bet you they were like, we like this better. So
you can see my neck, and I had to shave my neck for the first time. It's terrible. It's all razor burn.
Bruce looks younger. He looks cleaner. He looks less like he carries around a bag of empty soda cans that he plans on cashing later.
All right, guys. So that's the straw poll for tonight. Do I look better with the long beard or the short beard? But we also have another thing we want to talk about real quick. This is not comic book related. This is something that's personal to us. Nothing bad.
Terrible news, guys. Bruce's beard got chopped off.
No, so I'm going to drop another link in chat. And James, if you could just drop this in later on during the show, just reminding people. Stephanie's giving me the download right now. Bye, babe.
I'm just reading all the comments. Everyone's saying they like your long beard. Anyway, so I would like everyone to take 3 minutes of your time before you vote for the straw poll and say that you like Bruce's short beard better. Click on this link. It is a contest that a special needs, I don't know what you would call it, company. They make bicycles for kids with special needs where it's almost like a wheelchair on the front of a bike and someone can sit and ride the special needs kid away. And along away.
What?
Get out of here!
Get out of here, special needs kid.
It's for my sister. My younger sister, her son Nicholas is severely handicapped. He cannot walk, and she is trying to win this bike for him. It's like a $3,000 bike. Who could afford that? Not me. So instead, we need you to vote for him. So you go to that link, vote for him. Just hit vote. It's easy. Vote, and then he'll be like, "Oh my God, so much love!" And they'll give him a bike.
It's pretty cool, guys. We'd really, really appreciate it. It would help out Stephanie's sister and her son so much. So if you guys could just do that real quick, and it just will, it's another window you guys can keep up. You can keep listening to our sweet voices as you do that, and then come back and we'll talk comic books.
And if you don't do it, I'm gonna be mad at you for at least 3 more comics and beers. I will remember. So do it now.
Do it now.
I'll wait.
Oh, what we do also just want to thank James Gallegos, our wrench of all wrenches. He was so kind to us. I think on Wednesday he sent it. It took us the day to get back to him. I'm so sorry, James. But he wrote tonight's trivia. So he will not be answering any of the questions because he obviously wrote the questions, but it saved me at least a half an hour to an hour's worth of time of doing trivia today. So James, hats off to you, my friend. Thank you very much. And everyone, thank him as well.
I think it's weird that everyone in chat is commenting on how young you look without your beard, but like in a negative connotation, which I don't understand. Who wants to look old?
I like looking older.
No, I want to look younger. I had suggested either shaving my eyebrows or Bruce said my head, and then maybe that would. I wish there was something I could shave, and then you guys were like, "Oh my God, you look so young."
You look gorgeous all the time and forever. You're ageless, baby. All right, so let's jump into the news. We have 3 minutes. I want to do one news item. Borinkin's in the house. What is going on? So Keanu Reeves, you know who he is, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think I went on a rant about him last week about how annoying it is that he's trying to charge people thousands of dollars for a stupid comic book with his signature on it.
That's Boom Studios. That's not Keanu Reeves. But
it's Keanu Reeves, personally. He asked for this.
He is might be cast as a villain in a Spider-Man spin-off movie. Do you know any Spider-Man villains that you can see him playing that villain?
Doc Ock.
He
has the hair, that like comb over hair that Doc Ock had in Spider-Man Tobey Maguire.
Okay. But Doc Ock's usually like a pudgy guy.
Okay.
He's like stocky and pudgy and super nerdy.
Neo? Is Neo in Spider-Man?
Neo? Who's Neo?
From The Matrix.
So he's playing Neo? All right. Well, let's just talk about this. So he is been approached by Sony to play Kraven. Do you know who Kraven is?
20th Century Fox. I'm calling 20th Century Fox from now on. Just said he looks like
20th Century. Damn, you hit nail on the head. So yeah, he's being approached to play Kraven. You know who Kraven is?
I don't know who Kraven is, which is why he wasn't one of my guesses.
So Kraven is the ultimate hunter. He's hunted all prey of all shapes and sizes, and Spider-Man has always been his number one prey. He wants to kill him, mount his head on his mantle, and call it a day.
Why has he never been in a movie?
Well, it's just, I guess, not cool enough to be in a movie.
Well, now he is apparently, and Keanu Reeves is going to play him, and someone's going to kill his dog, and then he's going to go around killing everybody about it.
You killed my dog.
David Andrews here.
David Andrews in the house. What is going on, guys? Just want to let you guys know. David and I and Stephanie and David, the three of us, are a triangle of best friends.
It's true. Bruce is a bottom.
What?
You're on the bottom of the triangle, you and David, and I'm like on the top, like a cheerleading triangle.
Okay. All right. I like that. All right, guys. It is 10:14. We're going to hop over to the wheel because we're going to talk a little bit about the wheel real quick. So these questions, like I said,
James has all along the side, so you can read them and look them up before we start. You don't understand how full screens work.
James Gallegos wrote these, guys. This is all to do with actors and actresses who has played both a DC and a Marvel character. Whoa.
Sam King says he looks like Namor, and that I believe because Namor is
Namor. Yeah, I can see Namor.
Flamboyant vampire-looking underwater sea creature. So I give you that.
So, guys, the first person to answer this question correctly in chat gets an entry into the end of the month giveaway, which will be a sweet slab with some other items. So let's spin this wheel.
Let's see if I know the answer. I'm excited.
Some of these there's 13 questions all tonight, so there's 3 more than usual. So if you stick around to 11 o'clock hour, we will do some extras.
Which actor has played William Stryker in Marvel and General Ludendorff? DCU. I can picture General Stryker. He's like the one who he's from X-Men, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I picture him in my head. Hold on.
No one's got it yet.
Jason Momoa, William Shatner. Damn. Comic Poser is here. He wants to know if mommy and daddy are going to fight again tonight. And he said to stop hating on his boo, Namor. Which makes a lot of sense that you like Namor.
It's true. It's true. Not Brian Cox.
Guys, who plays William Stryker?
Stryker!
Brian Cox.
Cox.
Josh Helmner. Incorrect. Come on, guys. This is a Googleable question.
Googleable question.
Googleable question. Everyone's saying Cox. Are you wrong?
I don't know.
Not everyone. There's just been 2 people who said Cox. And it's possible that someone just copied someone else. That dude, exactly. Sam King is right. It is that dude.
That dude. Oh.
Just kidding. Comic Poser got it right.
He did?
He did.
All right. Wait, can he win?
Comic Poser, are you allowed to win yet? You should be keeping track of this. I sent you the spreadsheet.
Someone else write
Look
what
it
comic
up.
books Poser wrote.
Is he not allowed to win?
I don't know. I gotta bring up the spreadsheet.
Should have it up and ready, Bruce.
We'll talk to the people. I'll bring it up. Jesus.
Oh my God. All right. We'll say the Comic Poser got it right until we write Andrew Kai got it right because he also got it right. And it would just
Andrew Kai can definitely win.
It will just be one of the 2 of them.
One
or
of-
maybe both of them.
One of the 2 of them.
Who's Damien? Is that Andrew Kai? Who's Sleepy Reader? Is that Damien? Max Washington said hi to Damien. Damien, who is Damien? Max Washington, let me know.
Where's comic book Poser?
He says
He won in September, so you definitely can't win. So it's Andrew Kai.
but it says on there when they can win again. I put it.
I know, but I'm telling you, you can't win. March.
So next month, you act like it's so far away. Next month you can win. Comic
Andrew Kai.
Poser.
All right, guys. Let's move on.
David
Back to
Andrew
the
said
news.
he already won friendship. Oh my
Babe, do you know what the video game?
God, my dad's in chat.
Really? Hello, Carlos.
Everyone say hi to my dad. Make him feel uncomfortable.
Do you know the video game Borderlands?
It sounds familiar.
I've seen like clips of it, but I've never played it. I've been playing World of Warcraft for 15 years, very, very long time. So I haven't played a lot of other video games. It's the main video game that I still play to this day, but I know it's a big video game. And guess what? Jamie Lee Curtis has signed on to join the film. Is that exciting?
Wait, like as the main person?
She's playing one of the main characters in the film.
Can I just say that Jamie Lee Curtis has aged like a fine wine? Look at how pretty she is. She doesn't have like gross like neck flabbies and.
I wonder how her hands look though, because this can all be done. Surgery.
Yes, but like everyone who seems to try to do it with surgery does it poorly, and then they look like I don't know. Like,
I mean, she does look
like 10 pounds of poops in a bag that they just pulled back.
She does look great, but yeah, she's going to be playing one of the main characters in the full film. She's going to be playing Tannis, who is an archaeologist based on the planet of Pandora. All this stuff is bananas. But if you guys know the Borderlands franchise and you're excited about this, great, because you got a great actress who's joining the movie. The black guy in Jumanji. Can't think of his name.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is also in that film. So that's kind of cool. I like that, you know?
Apparently Sleepy Reader 666 is Damien. The problem has been solved.
Okay, guys.
Sam King says, I love her. I'm assuming he's talking about me. Sam, the feeling's not mutual. I have a boyfriend.
Future husband. So, guys, Sonic the Hedgehog. The movie was actually pretty good. It was cheesy, obviously.
I loved Sonic the Hedgehog.
It
was so cute. That scene where he runs around really fast in the bar and he's like making everybody like hitting themselves, and that song that plays behind it.
That was really good.
So much better than you were gonna think, especially all the hate it got for how terrible the animation was.
No, it got hate because of the
way they drew Sonic.
They designed Sonic. All right, so there's a character called Knuckles. He's red. He's wearing gloves with like spikes on him. He's a really cool character. Don't look at the thing. Who do you
I
see?
already looked at it. I looked at it when you first opened it.
All right, guys. Who do you think would be the best person to play Knuckles? Who's supposed to be like this rough and tough bad A? Well, guesses. Think about it. Think about it. Is it? Were you guys thinking Jason Momoa? Because I was thinking Jason Momoa even before I saw this article. I'm like, oh, they're casting Knuckles. That's gonna be awesome. They're gonna have Tails. They're gonna have Knuckles. This is gonna be amazing. Our son Jack is gonna lose his mind. Lose his mind when he sees Knuckles hit the screen. So I thought that was pretty cool. So they're gonna have Sonic. They're gonna have Tails. They're gonna have Knuckles. Who else is gonna join the cast? Are we gonna have Amy or Creams or Charmy? We only know these characters because our son has every single stuffing.
We do have all those stuffies. Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic could be in it. He could be the villain in. So cool. All right. Oh, so
I'll pour my own beer.
well, you were still.
Sorry, it tastes like feet. It tastes like feet, and I don't want it.
So, next news is some bad news. I hate reading stuff like this. So Disney bought out Fox, and so they have all the Fox franchises and everything. They also had all the companies that Fox owned. Fox owned a company called Blue Sky. Blue Sky did animations, and their most popular animation was Ice Age. Ice Age was a great cartoon. I think they had too many because
I don't know. The more the way they went down, I thought it was great.
you thought you liked them all.
I like them all. Ice Age Collision Course. I've seen that one about 100 times.
Well, they weren't terrible. I don't know, but they had a great voice cast. The voice cast was amazing. But so Blue Sky, they're actually shutting it down. It's closing as of April, which
That's sad.
And it's kind of a bummer too because they were working on a TV show for Ice Age for Disney Plus.
Well, maybe if they would branch out and stop only making Ice Age stuff, they would still be around.
Well, they've done other things, but this was their main thing that they were going to bring over for Disney. It's actually a company in Connecticut, which is like close to home to us because like we literally drove. Where we drive? We drove through Connecticut. Oh, it's my mom's house.
Yeah,
so my mom's house, and we actually drove through Connecticut to get there. But it's kind of a bummer. I don't know. It's always hard because there's like 450 people that are now going to be out of jobs. That's how big of an animation company that this place was.
Well, that's the thing about how many people you need to animate a movie like that.
All right. So, did you ever see the Batman films? Or not the Batman films, the Suicide Squad movie with Jared Leto?
No.
Did you?
I don't watch terrible movies.
Did you watch Justice League?
No, I don't watch terrible movies.
Are you so excited to watch the 4-hour Justice League movie with me?
No. You know how I feel about money grabs.
Well, I'm super excited to watch this. And they finally came out and they showed a image of what Jared Leto is going to look like.
Oh my God, that's so stupid!
So Zack Snyder.
Oh my God, it looks like he's like a mental patient who's escaped and then found some old lady's lipstick.
Zack Snyder did also come out and say that this scene happens during the flashback or the flash forward. I think so. Actually, the better thing is flash forward scene where Batman was like seeing in the future and the world's like destroyed. This is going to happen during that.
That is so dumb looking. Jared Leto as the Joker is so dumb. And I thought he couldn't look any stupider with his ghetto gold teeth and like his like green hair with his tattoos where he's like, that's how he would be if he was the Joker. The Joker would go out of his way to dye his hair green and get tattoos. And that would be his image he's putting out there. I don't buy it. That, whatever that was, like insane asylum Joker, where like that would maybe be a little more believable, except in the insane asylum, they don't let you have old people's lipsticks. Can we show the spear, please?
Yes, I just want to say, Bradley Cooper as Knuckles, I can actually see that. That'd actually be really good. Oh, not this. I want to go here.
Bruce is trying to go quickly past the second beer, even though he just promised you he would be better about talking.
I'm
about
so sorry.
beers. How quickly he forgot.
I love the can. This can is awesome. A raccoon with horns is dope.
Devil's Path IPA, brewed in New York. I thought it was pretty cool. Pat Skill Brewery, 7.5% alcohol. That was a cool can. We've never had it.
I dig.
Is it good? Did you drink it?
It's pretty good. It's more. We drink a lot of the Mosaic. That's our favorite hop. I probably want to say like all beers we get with Mosaic hops in it tend to be good. We also like the unfiltered hazy ones. Those tend to be more of our taste as of late. This is it's a little hazy. But it has like, I don't know, a more roasted hot.
It's better
flavor.
than the last one. The last foot one.
It's pretty good though.
Toe jam was the last flavor, and this one is less toe jam. It's moving up. It's like your calf muscle.
All right, so this next news article, it's not so much news. I only brought this up because we watched this movie, and we were, looking through. There's not a lot of movies coming out right now.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? You watched this movie, but now I know what you're talking about.
There's not a lot of movies coming out right now, so like you go through like Apple's movies, and you're trying to find something new to watch. We saw this, we're like, wait, well, whatever. Let's watch it. And we're talking about Freaky, and this is I'm blanking on his name. What's his name?
Giant head McPants guy.
Oh my God. Why are we so bad with names on the?
I don't know. It's only when we have to talk about it.
Oh, it's old for
It's Fred Durst.
It's not Fred Durst. Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
So Vince Vaughn is in Freaky, and this is a horror comedy which takes Freaky Friday.
It is so ridiculous. It is so over the top.
It takes Freaky Friday and that's the spin. So it's Freaky Friday, Vince Vaughn is a serial killer who switches body with a teenager in high school. Teenage girl. And so Vince Vaughn is playing this teenage girl. It's so stupid. We laughed so much though.
It was.
It was
funny, but because it was so ridiculous. It was so over the top that you are laughing the whole time because you're like, what am I witnessing?
So I wanted to bring this up because if you guys haven't watched it Freaky yet, check it out. It's definitely worth the watch.
Where did we watch it? We paid for it, didn't we?
Yeah, we paid for it. We paid like $15 or something to watch.
It's probably cheaper now because we watched it a while ago.
But it was a really fun movie. You guys should definitely check it out.
Also, Geek Out with Roscoe is here saying, "What's up, gangsters?"
Roscoe, what is happening? What are you drawing tonight? Our faces on a comic book? Because you should. Guys, Roscoe, if you guys aren't following him on Instagram, he's a great follow. He does amazing artwork. He's been on Rod's, what's it called? Lame or Frame. The last month, I want to say. He's crushing it. He's doing so well.
Also, I would like to also say that James Galagos is crushing, reminding everyone that they should be clicking on that link to vote for my nephew, Nicholas's wheelchair bike.
Yes.
Unless you're capable of purchasing or building a wheelchair bike, I expect you to click on the link and vote for Nicholas. It costs you nothing.
It costs you nothing.
Vote.
Guys,
and then you get a sticker that says, I voted.
I should have put this other Borderland news. I meant to do it. Organize it together. We have more Borderlands.
Oh my God, I'm just so excited. You were so excited about the first Borderland news. Now you can't wait to hear this one.
So we have Jamie Lee Curtis joining the cast. And now Jack Black is joining as Robot Claptrap, which I guess is
the name of a robotic venereal disease. Robotic Claptrap, because he's a floozy who sleeps around too much with other women, and now he's got the claptrap.
So yeah, he's playing. I guess his robot is like follows you around and helps you do quests and whatever or something like that. So he's playing that, and it's going to be the comedy relief of the movie. So
also, Shattered Glass Comic Reviews is here, and he said that he enjoyed watching Freaky.
Oh, Freaky was so good, right, Tyler? Such a good movie.
So good.
So good.
Oh my God, I can't wait to yell about this news. What is this news going to be?
All right, so I open up two windows. I need to do this because I have no idea who this woman is.
Peter Good Game says, I don't care who he plays. We just need more Jack Black.
I agree with that.
Jack Black in Jumanji is one of my favorite Jack Blacks. When he is like the girl, they go into the game and it's like the teenage girl, but he's like, oh my God, guys.
I know. I think his best character personally is Po in Kung Fu Panda. I
do also really enjoy Nacho Libre.
That movie's not so much.
Nacho, and he's like, and farts when he jumps. Nacho Libre is an amazing movie.
All right, so Stephanie and I have been together for over 2 years now. And one of the first movies we saw together was Captain Marvel.
Technically, I saw it.
she was there. She saw it, but we were pretty drunk. Surprisingly, we didn't do that ever.
Guys, also, I thought that movie was terrible because I was drunk, but I've rewatched it in a sober state, and it's just terrible. It has nothing to do with the alcohol.
So they're still coming out with Captain Marvel 2. I mean, obviously they're gonna push pushed it made a lot of money. Like it
Look
did
at
do
how
well.
Cute James Galagos is. He's reminding you that it's straw poll time.
Oh, it is. James. Amazing straw poll time. Let me hit that first.
And Captain Comics is here.
Captain Comics, what's going on?
Let's see. What do you guys think? Bruce should have long beard or short beard. Like he has a choice at this point. He's gonna wait for it to grow in.
Wow.
What is other? What do you guys want Bruce to have? Like seaweed on his face?
I don't know. I didn't know. I thought it'd be funny. Guys, not a lot of people voted, but everyone who did, long beard, one short beard.
I mean, I have no say in the matter, and it's going to grow anyway, but I'm going to enjoy the shortness while I can.
I think I'm going to do a halfsy.
I think once you find a barbershop that can clean it up, I'll like it better.
Yes. No,
it was just so untamed and like...
So I did find one.
Mangled that it was like...
It was a beard shop.
It was like, what's that? Like Pirates of the Caribbean where he's got like...
tentacles.
Tentacles of his beard. That was Bruce's beard.
James, you are amazing for reminding us. That was so great. I meant to send a reminder and I didn't because I'm an idiot.
Max Washington said short is less homeless barbarian. And I agree.
I like being a homeless barbarian. Guys, it's time for trivia. It's 10:31. Excuse me. It's going to spin this wheel. Let's do this thing. Again, the trivia was supplied by James Gallegos, the best wrench of all wrenches. And guys, it's actors who have played DC in Marvel roles.
Crazy. Which actor played Eddie Brock and Venom in MCU?
Come on.
He's that Tom Hardy guy.
Bam!
Tom Hardy! I was so good at it. I never even saw either of those movies, but I still knew it. You guys should know it too, and I just yelled it. So you should definitely know it.
Guys, if you guys are not following Captain in Comics, make sure you're following him.
Andrew Kai got it right first.
Andrew Kai, 2 in a row?
Andrew Kai is crushing it. Andrew Kai is all the way in Australia. That's why he's faster than everyone else, because it's a different time zone over there. He's like, I answered that question 24 hours ago. Where were you guys?
Andrew Kai, if you win, we're going to have to send you the slab snail mail. It's going to be there in 2 months.
It's going to come in pieces, one page at a time. And then the slab. And then you got to put it together yourself. It's like, well, they'll send you an IKEA instruction sheet. It's going to be terrible.
It's going to be so good. So good. All right. Yeah. So we're talking about Captain Marvel. So some casting news hit on the news today. I think this is like relatively early today.
I hope the next beer is better than these last two.
So Captain Marvel villain, and her name, I'm terrible at pronouncing names, but her name is Zawe Ashton. Zawe. She looks familiar. She
looks different in every picture there. Literally not one picture is the same person.
Let's hit her IMDb.
Who knows who she is?
Because she definitely looks familiar, and she's been in movies. Blitz, is that what's his name? It is. She's Wonderlust. I remember hearing.
Oh, I loved Wonderlust with Claire Danes. I was all about that movie.
Fresh Meat.
Claire Danes and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Doctor Who. Oh, she was in Doctor Who.
My dad has voted, and he said you should have a short beard.
All right, Mr. Fregoso. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I prefer it long. So she hasn't been in a lot, but she is cast in the movie, and everyone's thinking she's going to be in the villain. The villain is going to be the Queen the Queen Skrull. Remember the Skrulls?
Yes, but I thought the Skrulls were nice, and they were like on her side.
I think this is going to be a bad faction.
Of Skrulls.
Yes.
But how can she be the queen if she's a bad faction?
I don't know. Maybe she spun off. She's like,
it's gonna be terrible no matter what.
Tell him.
And who's the girl who plays Captain Marvel? What's her name?
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson. How weird does Brie Larson do? Any of you follow Brie Larson on social media? She's weird as shit, which makes you just know she's gonna be a terrible actress. The whole movie makes no sense. It starts off in the middle of the movie. You're like, wait, did I miss half the movie? And then you're like, oh no, wait, this is the whole movie. And it's just dumb and it's cheesy. And I can't believe that Samuel L. Jackson would agree to that. How he loses his eye. It's so dumb. The whole thing is so dumb. The fact that they're making it in the second one is just as surprising as the fact that they're going to make a second Wonder Woman or third Wonder Woman. What are we up to in Wonder Woman? 3?
2.
They're going to make a third though.
Of course, yes.
Because people keep buying to stupid crap. Just because it's Marvel, we're going to go watch it. It's so bad. We should start a petition. Who else? New straw poll. Everyone's going to sign up.
All right, guys.
No more stupid. And it's like such a shame because it seems to be all the female movies that they're playing. Wonder Woman could be freaking awesome. She's like an Amazon
so
woman
good.
who's got like the strength of Superman. She makes a lasso out of his fucking spine in Wonder Woman Dead Earth. That should be the Wonder Woman that we're seeing movies of. Not like freaking, I tell you the truth and I like.
Can you dress up in all these outfits? I want to see you in all of them.
They have not figured out how to write a good superhero woman without sexualizing her to the point that you don't want to watch
Oh,
it.
this one's much better.
Thank God. I kind of had an idea that it was going to be because it's got mosaic inside.
All right, so all right, let's do a test. Do not look over here. I'm actually just gonna go over here and click off it. Let's do a test. Relationship test happening right now here on the channel. Tell the people there's 14 people on. We lost some people somehow. I don't know why you guys are leaving us. That's just fucked
Because
up.
it took us 36 minutes to get to the first rant. I've been trying to drink less before the show, and this is the problem.
All right, relationship test right here. Does she know the answer to this question? What superhero movie is our favorite superhero movie?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
She passed. She passed.
It's like not even a question.
All right, so we have some Into the Spider-Verse 2 Oso facts for you. So Spot is going to be a C-list villain hitting Into the Spider-Verse 2.
What the fuck is Spot?
He is a guy who tried to steal another person's powers who can like travel through time and space and whatnot. And he messes up and he gets these dots all over him, but he's still able to travel through space and time.
Why is his left thigh so much bigger than his right thigh?
That's a terrible drawing. I think this is like, it's going to be part of the reasons why we're traveling into different universes or to, see other spiders. And I'm so excited. Into the Spider-Verse is, if you don't like that fucking movie,
Just leave. Just leave right now.
no,
Unclick the subscribe button.
no,
Unclick the like button. Unclick the notifications. And go the fuck home.
don't do that. Stick around. We like you. No, I mean, come on. That movie's so fucking good. Yeah, so that's a Spot. Sure, why not?
I don't want to hate on it because it's Into the Spider-Verse, and that's my all-time favorite superhero movie. Especially because my expectations were so low. That was when we first started dating, and Bruce went and saw it by himself, and then I took my kids by myself, and I was like, whatever, we're gonna see this. I never even heard of it until Bruce said he was going to see it, and I was like, what is this movie? I'll go take the
I think I
kids.
saw it by myself.
You did. And I went and saw it, and even the kids were like, this is the best movie we've ever seen in our lives. I'm like, it was the best movie we've ever seen in our
So
lives.
good.
And we've probably watched it about 500 times.
The soundtrack is like sick.
Oh my God, yes. And Jack is obsessed with the Jaden Smith song, the
Yes.
Way Up. And he's so cute with his little 5-year-old voice. He's like, Alexa, play Way Up. Alexa, repeat.
It's pretty funny.
Alexa, again.
And like, I don't know, he has a little trouble with his legs, so his hopping is really, really funny. It's like kind of like this one hop, and I don't know, it's the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life.
He's pretty cute.
It's so
He does this
amazing.
arm pump when he runs.
Oh yeah. For some reason, when he runs, he only pumps one arm.
One arm.
And so one arm is going like this,
He
and the
just
other
runs
one's
and
just
he's
like
like-
hanging out here. It's like it's the funniest fucking thing.
Oh, Jackie.
So if you could pick your favorite Jack Nicklaus film, which one would it be? Come on, Jack Nicklaus.
I mean, I feel like Jack Nicklaus is good, but I really enjoy The Shining as a book. So I feel like the movie
Oh, sorry, not Jack Nicklaus.
has a special tie to my heart. Bruce is ruining it because he's
I am.
Jack Nicklaus. And he's like Jack Nicklaus, and I'm naming actual Jack Nicklaus movies.
Sorry, it's not Jack Nicklaus. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Nicolas Cage. He's terrible in everything.
No, he was not terrible in everything. Come on, The Rock, such a good movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
So if you were gonna
Didn't we
remake,
try to watch it and we watched like the first 10 minutes? I was like, this is garbage. Turn this off.
it was Michael Bay's first film. So good. It's so cheesy, but terrible and good at the same time. But pick a movie from Nicolas Cage. No, sorry, I totally fucked that up. Said Jack Nicklaus, but a movie starring him that you had to remake.
It's Jack Nicholson, isn't it?
It is
Jack,
probably him.
Not
Nicholson,
Nicholas.
but Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage is terrible in everything. The only thing Nicolas Cage is good in is memes making fun of Nicolas Cage. There are so many memes where they just like take Nicolas Cage's face and they put it on other things, or people who print out a bunch of Nicolas Cage's faces and then they hide them all over the place. That's what he's best in. Nicolas Cage memes is my vote. Is that the answer?
No. So One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is pretty good. So just as a reminder, we totally forgot to talk about this, guys. There is a drinking game.
People have been shouting it because every time I yell, they're like, Stephanie ran, drink.
So yes, the first one is Stephanie ran, drink. We talk about reboots. We talk about movie delays. Stephanie brings up the fact that I pee on the floor, which I don't.
He does. Oh my God. I'm going to take a picture and show you guys.
And then Bruce opens the beer before Stephanie finishes her last one. So you guys should have drank a lot already because I definitely opened beers.
Look how adorable. Freaking James Galagos making up for the fact that he wasn't here last week. He said, speaking of Nicholas, everyone vote for Nicholas. You should be voting for Nicholas.
Should.
Why don't you want a special needs child to have his bike? Do you hate special needs children? Is that what you're telling me right now?
So
click on the link and vote for Nicholas.
Thank you, babe. So Face Off is getting a remake. So reboot.
Oh my
drink.
God. How stupid is that? Face Off was a terrible fucking movie. Terrible.
And it's going to be directed
Terrible.
by the director who did
Face Off.
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Because that's who I would get to direct it. I would get that guy or the guy who directed the Twilight series. One of those two could direct the fucking Face Off reboot.
I don't know. I enjoyed that movie. It's just like action candy and stupidity. But like when John Travolta's characters teaches the girl how to John Travolta's character who turns into Nicolas Cage, which they had completely different faces and bodies. So this whole movie is just stupid. But teaches her to use a switchblade, and then she uses it on the opposite guy, and which is actually the bad guy. So dumb.
She's got a butterfly knife. She's like,
yeah, it is. All right, babe. So we're going to talk about movie delays.
TKS Batcave's in the house.
TKS Batcave.
TK's Batcave.
TK.
I always think it's TKS.
We say
Batcave
that every single time.
Every time. And then when I try to find you on YouTube, I type in TKS Batcave, and then they're like, that doesn't exist. And I'm like, what the fuck is this YouTube name? TK's Batcave. What does the T and K stand for? Tom King's Batcave?
Tiny Kindness. Batcave.
Terrible kicking.
Tubular Kings.
Karate.
No, you already said
Tubular karate.
Tubular kangaroos. Because there's an extra S.
Tubular kangaroos.
What time is it? I have 2 minutes. So, not technically a delay per se, but let's go ahead and just call it. Let's call it.
How is this movie not come out yet? And how are we still talking about it? Who gives a shit? Look at that outfit. Her boobs aren't hanging out, so who wants to see it? That is all she's good for. I'm sorry. So, again, another example about how they only can sexualize women in the MCU, and that's the only reason people go to see it. Because every fucking Black Widow shit that you see is terrible. How terrible was she in Endgame? She's like, I'm sad, and I just keep looking at computers for the first 45 fucking movies of the fucking 45 minutes of the movie.
It was so dumb. But talking about Endgame, we're so burpy tonight. So yeah, Disney is and they finally are saying, you know what? This whole pandemic going on, it's not going away as fast as we thought. So, you know, we're still pushing for that theatrical release. But I'm not saying we're not going to release it on Disney Plus.
We may or may not.
We may
possibly or possibly not.
And I used that voice. I was picturing myself wearing a big cowboy hat.
Oh my god, yes, like those 10-gallon hats.
Yeah, and he was just like, because I just pictured.
Like, I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of Dimsdale Dimmadome, and I say we're probably may or may not release this on
I can't
Disney
say
Plus.
yes, but I can't say no. I'm just here to kind of blow smoke up your butts. But yes, this is probably going to come out in Disney Plus.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of Dimsdale Dimmadome.
So the last bit of movie/TV news, which is going to bring us right seamlessly in to the TV news. Guys, yes, the Matt Reeves Batman movie is going to be connected and seamlessly cross over with the movie. Because with the HBO.
Who's Matt Reeves?
Gotham. Matt Reeves is the director of the Batman, the next Batman film, which is going to star Robert Pattinson, which I just see Twilight right there. And that's
It is
just
very
like Twilight.
Twilight-esque.
But there's going to be an HBO Max a Gotham Police Department TV show that's going to spin out of it, which I think is really cool that they're connected. We're not going to see probably Robert Pattinson or any of the main characters, but it's all going to be referenced. They're going to be referenced.
They should have Rob Pattinson's Batman meet up with the Joker in that fucking whack ass costume that he's in, and they could share eyeliner together and be in the same insane asylum.
I just think it's cool that they're finally going to they're like just like Disney Plus is all the TV shows that they're doing are tying directly into the MCU. I think that's super smart. Hopefully, this Matt Reeves Batman is going to be as good as I hope it is, because the last the Bane Batman was so fucking dumb. I love Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan's
I love Christian Bale as Batman.
Yes, no, he was amazing, but the last film was garbage. The first two were amazing. The Heath Ledger Batman, so good.
Christian Bale's Batman. He does that voice.
Oh, it's 10:46.
That voice where he's like, "I'm Batman.
I'm Batman." Oh. All right, guys.
So good.
Tell them real quick.
Guys, first in chat to get this right gets an entry into the end of the month giveaway. We're giving away subs, guys. I would like to state that 46 minutes has gone by, and Bruce has not mentioned that next week on Friday Night Comics and Beer is going to be on a Saturday.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Saturday night.
Yeah,
I'm going to answer this trivia, and then I'm going to explain it because Bruce is terrible at his job.
Yeah, well, hello. You're like, what did you do for tonight's show?
I fucking brought this. This is here.
She did, guys. She did. She brought that here for your guys' enjoyment. Which actor played Catwoman in DC in Storm
Oh my god,
and Marvel?
this is so easy. Even I know this answer.
She knows 2 in a row.
2 in a row. I win. What do I get?
You get kisses.
Love kisses.
You do love kisses.
Halle Berry, David Mendez was first in chat. You are correct, David Mendez. And then that means you get an entry into the end of the month giveaway. Now we'll go back to my previous rant about how Bruce does not do his job. So
I should have put that in the notes at the very beginning of the show.
Next week, we are going upstate to visit Bruce's sister, which means that Comics and Beer will be on a Saturday.
Yes.
I know, crazy. Change your plans. Cancel whatever date night you had. Tell your wife, suck it. Saturday night instead.
Saturday night, we're going to be doing it same time, 10 p.m. Because we'll definitely need a few hours during the day. We're actually be driving back that day, and then we need some time to gather some stuff, some news items and stuff. But yeah, Saturday night next week, because that's the last week before the end of the month giveaway. So we're sorry we're throwing a wrench into the mix. James Guy, we totally understand if we can't make it. But
is she pulling out her boobs again, David Andrew? There's a good chance. There's a good chance. Maybe we'll do a Friday live stream in upstate New York, so that way she can just flash everybody, do a nipple slip like Janet Jackson. There's a good chance it's happening.
Oh my god, my sister, boob slut.
The boob slut.
All right, babe.
I would like to say that the answers to Halle Berry being both Storm and Catwoman are amazing, because people are writing things like Charles Muntz, Fred Berry, Eartha Kitt, Barry Allen, Kevin Smith, question mark.
All right, guys, drink again because I'm opening the last beer before Stephanie has finished
Bruce
the second beer.
Finishes. I just had this conversation with my mother this morning. I'm like, Bruce, I will drink the first two, and then the third one I like milk because I don't want to be fucking hungover as shit tomorrow. And then Bruce is like, chug, chug, chug. And then he's
Chug.
like, I don't feel good.
Sipping these motherfuckers.
I don't feel pepperoni nips.
All right, babe.
I don't know if she's pepperoni nipples because I tried not to make eye contact, but I'll try to pay harder attention for you guys for this time.
Babe, what is one of your favorite comedies that airs on TV that's live action?
Live action? Like they don't shoot it like ahead of time?
It's just like a TV show. A TV show that you watch. You try to get me to watch it multiple
Oh,
times.
like Rick and Morty.
No, I said live action.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine!
Right.
9-9!
So there's been 7 seasons out so far, and there is going to be another season. But baby, I am.
Yeah, Sam King wrote Bruce always finishes before Stephanie.
I have some sad news for you. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is going to end with this final 8th season.
It's sad.
And it's going to be a shortened season.
That's even sadder.
It's not coming out until.
Why are you trying to end my evening on a sad note?
It's not coming out until the end of 2021, beginning of 2022. So I think COVID's had to do a lot with this. So
Also, you should just all know who Bruce is as a person that he doesn't want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine all the time. He wanted to watch just the season that was current. He's like, I'm not going to go back and watch it. I'm like, you have to go back and watch all the episodes. He's like, I get it. Let's just watch it.
she was watching season 7. I had to watch 6 seasons of a show, which I have no time to read comics, let alone watch 6 seasons of a show. But we are watching season 5 of Schitt's Creek. And guys, if you guys have not watched Schitt's Creek yet, give it a chance. It is an amazing TV show. It's a comedy. It's a 20-minute comedy, so you have, or 21 to 22 minutes, I would say. That you can watch on Netflix, Amazon Prime. Even though on Prime there was commercials.
That's dumb.
Which was really dumb. So we stopped right there and went to Netflix. Guys, it's such a good show.
Everyone in chat is agreeing. Also, Max Washington, Sandberg, and Hot Rod is one of my favorite movies. I'm going to go punch out my rage in the forest.
But guys, if you guys were interested in buying either the mansion, which you really only see in the first season and the 4th season and the Christmas episode, but you can buy it currently. Both are for sale, and also the hotel is also.
But what's the name of the town? Is it really Schitt's Creek?
I don't think it's really Schitt's Creek.
That's boring. Then I don't want it.
I don't know if they went up for that.
Andrew wrote, "Ew, David."
Yeah, David. The mansion is up for sale for 17. Was up for sale for 17 million. It's all the way down to 11.8 million. It had something stupid. It was on 24,000 square foot home.
That's a lot of feet.
12 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, a home theater, a gourmet kitchen, a sauna, a billiard room, a wine cellar, and 2 swimming pools.
Swimming pools.
1 indoors and 1 outdoors. An assisting chapel inspired. How do you say that? Furnos?
I would like to know what makes it a Sistine Chapel. What about it is...
Well, no, it's inspired. But the hotel, if you're into the hotel, 10 rooms, only 1.6 million.
Comic Book said, hey, how long until my dope hoodie gets here? Are we sending him a dope hoodie?
He might have ordered one from Bonfire. I don't know.
That we don't know.
Talk about Bonfire. Guys, everyone who ordered things from Bonfire, I believe the current run of t-shirts ends on the 15th. Thank you for ordering. I think 6 or 7 people have ordered things. You
even tell me.
You guys have made us $22. We appreciate that. That's amazing.
We're going to take that. We're going to put it into a little account for more prizes.
More prizes. That's all it's going to go for. But yeah, no, really, really appreciate
Instead
that.
of spending $25 on all the gifts, we're going to spend 26.
So there's a movie.
Wait, I want to talk about the 3rd beer, but now that Bruce is on to the 4th one. Don't you see how Bruce is trying to really hard to talk about the beers tonight, guys? This is brewed and packed by Barrier Brewing Company in Oceanside, New York, which is the town next to us. It is called Deadly Combination with Mosaic and Simcoe. They had a bunch of deadly combinations. There was like 3 different options. This is the one that I thought we would like the best. Bruce said it was delicious. He already finished it. So I guess I'll find out in a minute.
Guys, if you guys are in an area that has Barrier Brewing, I don't think we've had a bad one yet.
No, they're delicious. All of them are delicious.
Like, we're not like, maybe we had one where we're like, that's not the greatest, but it's definitely drinkable. But they are amazing beers.
Jessica is here. Jessica, is your head feeling better? Jessica was not here earlier. She didn't feel good, but she's here to tell everybody about pizza nipples. Jessica, we were just talking about pizza nipples because we're going upstate next week to visit Bruce's sister, and everyone's asking if her nipples were going to be out. And I was like, I don't know. It depends how much we get her drunk. Last time we played Cards Against Humanity, and then she drank a shit ton of rum.
No.
Whiskey. A shit ton of whiskey. And then went on like a Trump rant and then whipped her boob out. So it was an interesting night.
My sister and brother-in-law drink whiskey like in rocks glasses, just straight, like a couple ice cubes, and then just 5 of them, 5 rocks glasses, pretty much just pure liquor, and then there's like, I don't know, they're insane.
Nipples everywhere. One was this way, one was that way. I was like, "What's going on with your nipples?" She was like, "Don't worry about it, just look at them."
So a new TV show coming to Disney Plus, which I believe is going to be animated, is Moon Girl and Devil Star. And Lawrence Fishburne has actually been cast to play the Beyonder. Guys, I looked up who the Beyonder is. I have no fucking clue who the Beyonder is. If you guys are big
Who's
MC,
Moon Girl? Let's talk about all these people. Who's Lawrence Fishburne?
you know who Lawrence
I know, I'm
Fishburne
just
is.
kidding.
Moon Girl is a new character that came out. I don't know. I actually don't know when it's 5-7 years ago. She's a super smart Inhuman, which I think the word Inhuman is like spinning wheels and stuff. And he said, "Who the fuck is an Inhuman?" But
I feel like it's the PC word from like a mutant. Like, we're not gonna call you mutant, we're gonna call you Inhuman. And you're not a midget, you're a short person.
It's a different kind of. It's not a mutant. It's someone else. But she's like genius level, like super. She's smart, supposedly smarter than Reed Richards, like time smartness. And she befriends a devil dinosaur who comes through a portal.
Wait, do you think Devil Dinosaur?
He's called Devil Dinosaur. He comes through a portal, and he used to be friends with Moon Boy. Moon Boy was an ape type character, but Devil Dinosaur goes through the portal, but Moon Boy doesn't. I believe it's the beginning of the comic.
What is this ad that keeps coming up? Manscaped.
It's manscaping. It's like a thing for your balls.
But why is this girl like she's gonna manscape you? Is that like part of the deal?
I don't know. I know a Manscaped because they talk about it on a lot of different things that I go to. Manscaping.
Also, everyone's really excited to see your sister's boobs.
I'll tell Tasha. I'm like, Tasha,
David Andrew said, now you have to have your sister come on the show. David Mendez said, whiskey, boobs, and rants. Is there any kind of party? Although, where's the comment I saw where someone was like, that pizza nipples neither makes them hungry or horny. Everyone in chat, let's go back to this. Please click on this link and vote for Nicholas to get a special needs bike that allows him to sit in his wheelchair where my sister rides her bike. And then he's like, woo, the wind in my face. What was that movie we watched with Bryan Cranston?
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
Love on Top.
Love on Top?
The Beyonce song. Anyway, that was an amazing movie.
Talk to them and I'll find it.
And he also was in a wheelchair, which made me think of it. But Bryan Cranston becoming paralyzed from the neck down.
Paralyzed. He was paralyzed.
He went parasailing and became paralyzed. But the movie starts off with him already paralyzed. But he didn't spend his whole life like that. But anyway, it's him, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart becomes like his nurse man, and it's really funny, but also really touching, and it's a really great movie. And that brings us back around.
I don't know, so I'm not finding it. It's weird. I'm gonna go move on. So, WandaVision. We actually just watched episode 6. Great episode. If you guys are like not fully on board because you watched episode 1 and 2,
this is a real testament. I'm sorry, I have to stop you for 1 second about how long Comic Book Poser has been watching our live streams, because I said how you have Manscaped as your internet history, because anything you look at is what comes up on the ads. And then Comic Book wrote, that's what Bruce Googles now instead of aluminum butt plugs. Remember when that was coming up as your search history?
No, I don't remember that at all. Well,
Questionable.
WandaVision has been like, it's been great. And the Jimmy Woo, I believe is the guy's name. He's one of the characters that has been introduced. He came first in Ant-Man, and now they're bringing him into WandaVision. Great character. And this fun little article.
He's a tough guy, because in this episode he acts like a tough guy, and I'm not buying it. Also, Comic Burrito wrote 3 times the upside. Thank you for letting us know. That is what the Bryan Cranston movie. Yes. Bryan Cranston movie is called The Upside.
It's such a great movie.
Such a good movie. Totally worth renting it or buying it or whatever you're gonna do. Such a good movie.
Yeah, I think we rented it for like $3.99 or whatever. It was worth every single penny. It was a great movie.
Yeah, and we were kind of surprised. We weren't sure. It was like one of those like, I guess we'll watch this.
We kind of like both the actors. Let's just do it.
But so good. It was like the perfect amount of like feelings, but you weren't like crying because they mixed like the funny into it and just like got you right here, but you're also like right here where you're laughing. This is crying. This is laughing.
So Jimmy Woo, they're saying he could be the next Nick Fury.
How many times are we gonna fucking talk about Jimmy Woo? I feel like this is the third Comics and Beer. Like, is Jimmy Woo gonna be gay? Is Jimmy Woo gonna be the next Nick Fury? Is Jimmy Woo named Jimmy Woo? Who knows? Find out next on the next Comics and Beer.
Red. Well, it's a big thing. Is WandaVision's popping off everywhere. They're saying what the exciting part about this though, he's seeing he can be the next Nick Fury, but for an all Asian team.
Well, he's always gonna be Jim Halpert to me.
And so there is a team called Agents of Atlantis, which is a popular spec book. If you guys don't have Agents of Atlantis #1 and you can find it for relatively cheap, I would pick it up now because this could actually happen within the MCU because they're trying to be very diverse and do the diverse thing. A full team of Asian characters who are superheroes, which is, I think, is really cool. I like that. And Jimmy Woo, in my opinion, definitely did something out of character in this last episode, episode 6.
Very silly. Very silly. I'm not buying it. No.
Like Samuel L. Jackson kicking the shit out of 3 dudes. Yeah, I get that. He could do that. Jimmy Woo.
Samuel L. Jackson sick of all these motherfucking snakes on his motherfucking plane.
All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock. It's time to do trivia. We actually have 11 questions left. No, 10 questions left. So we're going to hit 10.
Rapid trivia. Let's go. First person in chat gets an entry into the end of the month giveaway to be entered into win Slabby Slabs and other stuff that we'd pick. We have an extra set of Peter B. Parker statues back here.
I haven't reviewed that on the channel yet, babe. Don't be blowing up my spot.
You guys don't know if they're good or not, but
which actor has played Amanda Waller in the DC in Ramonda in the MCU?
I don't know who either of those people are. Well, Amanda Waller sounds a little familiar.
Jason Momoa, wrong. She's actually playing this character in a character in the Chadwick Boseman last film, which looks actually pretty cool. I don't know if I'll ever watch it, but her makeup is insane.
Ron Burgundy. Sam King said
that lady. Sam King, you're crushing it tonight. So
Angela
many wins.
Bassett? Oh my God. Imagine if it was Angela Bassett. Is it Angela Bassett?
I don't think so.
That would be amazing. Does anyone remember?
Oh, it is Angela Bassett.
It is Angela Bassett. David Andrew was correct. Angela Bassett's from Murder, She Wrote. That is the only thing I know Angela Bassett from. And apparently she's also in MCU movies, which I didn't even know, which is amazing. I was all about Murder, She Wrote when that came out. I could watch that show all day. Who else enjoyed Murder, She Wrote? I know you guys did. Don't pretend you didn't.
Don't pretend.
Although me and David are probably the only 2 people old enough in chat to remember Murder, She Wrote.
How's the beer, babe? It's a good one, right?
They all taste the same after a certain amount of alcohol in you.
Which actor played Two-Face Harvey Dent in DC and Colonel Chester Phillips in the MCU? Actually, I know this one because this is the first one I read. I'm like, who the fuck is Colonel Chester Phillips?
I know who Harvey Dent is. In my head, I see him.
Yeah, but you
with
probably
Maggie Gyllenhaal on her fat face.
That's the wrong. That's the wrong Harvey Dent.
It's a different Harvey Dent.
Different Harvey
Then
Dent.
I don't know.
We're talking.
Oh, my dad is fine.
Oh, Sam King got it right.
Wait, T. Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones. T. Lee Jones.
Yeah, he played Two-Face with Jim Carrey. But Sam King definitely win at this point.
Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones is only in Men in Black 2. That's all he's ever starred.
He's so old at this point. He's got to be like
905.
905, 90.
Also, my dad said he's leaving, so everyone say goodbye to my dad.
Mr. Vergoso, thank you so much.
Which actor played Batman, Bruce Wayne in DC, and Vulture, Adrian Toomes?
You know this one.
No, I don't. The Vulture is the guy I know, but he's like the old man, and I can't remember his name because he's like also like the dad of the daughter. He's Michael Keaton.
There you go.
But you said Michael, so you gave it away. Andrew Kai got it right.
Andrew Kai.
The Vulture. That was such a dumb character. It's like, you're dating my daughter. Also, I steal guns. So dumb.
Andrew Kai is still winning tonight, by the way, guys. He has three. out of the possible 6?
Henry Winkler. I like the wrong answers. Those are so much better. Mr. Mom.
There's
Also,
there's
John Wayne. Amazing.
Which actor has
Oh,
played Batman? Oh, Bruce Wayne in the DCU in Daredevil in Marvel.
Who wasn't fucking what's his face Daredevil? Ben
Oh,
Affleck.
right.
Yes. He's so terrible. Daredevil is the stupidest character, and Bruce is all about him.
Andrew
like,
Kyan,
I'm
damn!
blind, so I can see shit. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
I love Daredevil. I'm
Daredevil's
a
a
huge Daredevil
dumb-
fan.
A dumb character. That TV show where Daredevil was on it, that was also just as dumb.
Oh my god, the TV show is so much better than the movie. Andrew Kai, just to let you know, you are on a 1-question hiatus.
Andrew Kai has been fucking crushing it. What, like 4 out of the last 6 questions?
4 questions left.
Oh my god, Tarsha just texted me. Do you think she's texting me about her nipples?
Probably. She just texted you?
She wrote boob slide at me.
Oh my god, FaceTimer. See if you get her on FaceTime.
I'm not FaceTiming your sister. She'll just pull her boobs out. Which actor has played Richard White in DC and Scott Summers in Cyclops? He's that guy who's got the baby face, and he's in Sonic the Hedgehog. James Marsden. Is that right? Am I right? It is James Marsden.
Which one are we looking at?
I don't know.
What's the question?
I don't see James Marsden anywhere, so I'm not right.
I'll play Cyclops and. Are you watching chat?
I'm not. I don't know who the answer is.
Hello. So you're live on the channel right now, where we are looking up something real quick.
Okay.
This one, yeah, James Marsden.
I was right, James Marsden. I am right. I'm so good at this game.
All right, who says James Marsden first?
Max Washington songs.
All right, guys. Just so you guys know, you guys are going to be able to say hello to the boob slut. So this is my sister.
This is boob slut McGillicuddy.
I'll put her over here. So, a boob slut, do you have anything you'd like to say to the people?
I'm not willing to whip out my nipple tonight, but maybe in the future. See how things go
She
on
doesn't have
Friday.
tequila yet.
She doesn't drink tequila. She likes her whiskey.
She goes back and
I'm
forth.
literally drinking tequila right now.
See? We'll call you back in an hour. Boobs forever.
I am sorry.
Forever.
I am sorry. My sister did introduce me into the coconut tequila by 1800, which is the best tequila.
It's delicious.
But guys, this is my sister. She is amazing. She is 3 years older than me, so she is 3 years my senior, and she's amazing.
She is. She's like the nicest person you'll ever
Love
meet.
you.
She will like, you tell her your problem and she's like, oh baby, I understand, and then she makes you feel like you're at home. The first time I went to her house, Bruce and I were only dating for like fucking like what 2
And
months.
she whipped out her boob and made her suck it.
She did. It tasted amazing. It was like, is
It
that
was so
coconut that I tasted? She's like, that's how much tequila is in my body. Coconuts come out of my boobs.
Literally.
So apparently this is a family episode. First Bruce, my dad, then Bruce's sister. Where's Dave?
Love you guys.
Love you, Tasha.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Me too.
Bye.
That's the boob slut in person.
She's still on. She's still alive. She hasn't hung up
You
yet.
have to hang up, Tarsha. We can still hear you.
She's still on.
We still hear you. It's still happening.
So who won that last question?
Max Washington. There she goes. There she goes.
No, Max Washington won last time, so he can't.
Peter Goodgame then.
Peter Goodgame.
He was second.
Sorry, guys. That was just too funny to me.
I know James Marsden just because of Sonic. James Marsden plays the human counterpart in every animated movie that's
He
ever
does.
been
He
created.
does.
If there's an animated movie, James Marsden will be the human in it and play like the cheeky, I don't know what's happening, guys.
All right, guys. 3 questions left. Andrew Kai, you are back in it, so get ready to win it.
Oh my God, Bruce is burping so much.
Boob slut was just like in Yars's face. Which actor has played Hal Jordan in Deadpool? Easy peasy, nice and easy. Reinald.
You say Reinald?
Reinald. try to throw you off.
It's a combination of his first and his last name. It's Reinald.
Ryan.
He's the rhinoceros character from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's his name? Bebop.
Actually, Andrew
Rocksteady.
Kai was first. Damn, Andrew Kai.
Andrew Kai doesn't fuck around. He's like, I took a 1-minute break. Now I'm back. Internet from Australia. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is Bruce's man crush. That's his hall pass. He didn't even pick a woman as his hall pass. If Bruce ever meets Ryan Reynolds, you can have gay sex with him, and I can't say anything about it.
Oh, don't like that. Talk about, please. It's just, I mean, come on, the guy's so handsome.
Dr. Stephen Brule. Oh my god, I love Dr. Stephen Brule. I bet you Bruce doesn't know who Dr. Stephen Brule is.
I don't know who
either.
that is.
Dr. Stephen Brule is amazing.
Which
For your
actor
health.
or actress has played Catwoman, Selena Kyle, in the DCU, and Wasp, Janet Van Dyne, in the MCU?
She's irrelevant to me, but she plays alongside what's his face, McGillicuddy, that I really like. Paul Rudd. That's his name. Michelle Pfeiffer.
I mean,
She's
we
also-
are just giving you all the answers.
Whatever.
tonight.
You guys want it. Michelle Pfeiffer was in Gangster's Paradise. Is that the name of the movie?
Yes,
and
yes,
with-
yes,
with-
yes, yes, yes,
With
yes. Sam
Coolio. We're living most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise. I was all about that movie when that came out. And that song,
I mean, Coolio.
with the fucking dreads, he fucking rocked that shit. And I was singing Gangster's Paradise every chance that I got.
All right, guys. The last question I'm just going to show up right here. Which actor has played both Jonah Hex in DC and Thanos and Cable within the MCU?
I don't know who plays him. He's just got a weird fucking chin.
Come on, Josh.
Josh Hartnett.
No.
Josh
B.
Bowling Bull.
Bro.
Brodnick.
Bro.
He's one syllable away from the answer.
Oh, I think. Oh,
Geek Out with Roscoe. Wait, Sam King technically said Josh B, which is correct. Comic Breeder wants to know who my.
I'm gonna give it to both Josh B or Sam in Geek Out with Roscoe.
I like it. Comic Breeder wants to know who is my hall pass.
Because Sam King, I get it. You're probably like, what the fuck is his name? Josh B. Josh
You didn't have Bruce there to go, bro.
So I get it. I get it, Sam. I'm with you.
Bruce, who is my hall pass?
I don't know.
You don't know. I know who your hall pass is.
Because I say it every time I see him.
Okay, who do I talk about constantly on this show? I feel like all of you should know who my hall
Comic
pass is.
Poser?
Comic Poser is definitely my hall pass. One day I'm gonna come over to you, Comic Book Poser. We're gonna milk some cows together. And I'm gonna pull on that weird beard you have.
Oh my god.
That's not who it is. Who is it?
I don't fucking know.
Thank you, Sam King. Sam King knew right away. Sam King is a true fan. Sam King.
Oh, The Rock. We don't talk about him every time.
Constantly. I'm constantly like The Rock. I would do things to him.
Obviously, everyone would do things to The Rock.
Who wouldn't? The Rock is just a good guy and he's fucking sexy as
He's like,
fuck.
are you gonna give me a truck? I will do anything for you. Your muscles are just on muscles.
Josh Brolin. That's Josh Groban. That's what I'm thinking of. Josh Groban likes his ladies to pop.
Or what time is it? All right, guys. I'm gonna give you guys 10 more minutes of news, and then we're gonna wrap this stuff up. So, Suicide Squad, the Sam Gunn version is coming out somewhat soon. And guess what? There's already a spin-off TV show that is actually being produced already. John Cena was on set on Jimmy Fallon last week, which is insane. So the movie has not already come out, but they've already greenlit and they wrote and then now are producing a Peacemaker. Sorry, I'm gonna close that. Peacemaker TV show.
Is Sam King allowed to win yet?
I believe so.
He suggested, and I agree that he should get an extra bonus for knowing that The Rock is my hall pass.
Okay, I give him an extra. Let's talk about this real quick. So yeah, there's already release window, January. They haven't pinpointed a week in January, but Peacemaker, the TV show featuring John Cena and a lot of other DC characters, is going to happen on HBO Max, which I think is pretty cool.
Tyler from Shire of Glass Comics Review said that Brad Pitt is his
Well,
hall
Brad,
pass.
if
I
I
think
can
it's
get-
interesting that so many men have men as their hall pass. There are a lot of really hot women out there. You guys could go for that. But no. No, Ryan Reynolds and Brad Pitt. Young Brad Pitt. The Brad Pitt that then married Angelina Jolie and went on that baby making spree, like the fool that he is. I don't want anything to do with that. But young Brad Pitt,
all right,
where
so
he's like, oh, like, what was that movie, Thelma and Louise? I'm all about that Brad Pitt. That Brad Pitt, yes. The new older Brad Pitt who makes terrible life
All right,
decisions. I don't want anything to
two
do with
things real quick. I love Jimmy Kimmel, and I watch his stuff on YouTube the day or 2 days later, and they did a bit recently where they ask people questions, but then they swap the voices, so it's like a man and a woman, and so they make the answer like opposite. And there was an older guy, and he said Pamela Anderson like was his thing, and he went off for like so many, talking about her boobs and her lips and her eyes, and I was like, your wife is right there. That's so fucking awkward that you're like like literally describing every part of this woman.
And Pamela Anderson, her lips and her boobs and her eyes are all plastic surgery.
Well, he says like, I'm 85. I've been into Pamela Anderson since the beginning.
But she's always been plastic surgery. She's just gotten more plastic surgery. So now she's like Asian and has fucking ridiculous Dolly Parton boobs.
She does.
Geek Out with Roscoe is leaving. He said he hopes that we have a kick-ass night.
Roscoe.
Sam King said that his hall pass is Cole from Comic Burrito. Comic Burrito said, heck yeah, Sam. Shattered Glass Comic Reviews thinks that Brad Pitt now is Amazeballs, and you're wrong. Sam King says it's either Cole or Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis, he's not going to be picky.
I mean,
I think you have a closer chance with Cole, I think.
If I was forced to pick one, I'd pick Hermione Granger.
Like a fictional character?
No.
Or like the girl who
The
plays...
actress.
What's her name?
I don't know.
Emma Watson. She's
Sure.
like 10 years old.
No, she's like 30 now.
10.
She's 10.
She's 10.
She's 10.
She's 10.
So now I'm being judged for my choice, even though The Rock is 45.
I'm 40.
You're not 40.
45 is not that much older than me. Let me think who my woman choice would be.
All right, so Gina Carrero has been fired from The Mandalorian, which I'm sure this is like news that is not new to you guys, but her statement that her tweet that they pulled out was really bad. Really, really bad. And I get free speech and everything, but I'm going to side with Disney on this.
I'm going to side with Disney because Gina Carano is a fucking terrible actress. She's the worst part of Mandalorian. I hate every scene that she's in, and good riddance to bad rubbish.
I'm going to agree with Stephanie on that. She was my least favorite character on The Mandalorian, and I also think her tweet was, I don't know, it was fucking terrible. And she did multiple like that, and I am not cool with that. But she's been fired, but she has already found someone to make a new movie with, and I guess good on them.
She's such a bad actress. She's so bad. I'm sorry, but no, she's so bad.
All right, so we did talk about.
Also, wait, before you go forward, Jeremiah Bobcat is here. He came in just to let us know that Jamie Lee Curtis is hermaphrodite.
She is.
And then Comics for Cheap is here also.
Comics for Cheap. What is going on? But guys, just so you know, we are talking about Jamie Lee Curtis, and guys,
Why is she a hermaphrodite? Is she really a hermaphrodite? Do you know what a hermaphrodite is?
It has boy and girl parts.
Right.
But she was born girl and boy parts, but they removed the boy parts. So she's not currently a hermaphrodite. She was when she was born. They removed the boy parts, and now she's only a girl.
So, interesting story. For a short period of time, when I was a medical assistant, I worked at a walking clinic. And there was a woman who came in who was in a wheelchair. She was a hermaphrodite. She was born with both sexual organs. And apparently she was older. And at the time when she was born, it was a long time ago. And before people really, I guess, understood fucking science. And they like locked her in an attic and wouldn't let her leave because they were like embarrassed of her. And she lived her whole life in an attic. And it was a really sad story. And I hope that you guys cry yourself to sleep tonight. That's my story. Enjoy that.
Weird story. I understand if you're leaving now, but James Cameron is rebooting True Lies as a TV show. I don't care who he's writing it with. I guess it's the writer from Burn Notice.
Oh yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis again.
But Jamie Lee Curtis. But it's not going to star Arnold Schwarzenegger or
I
Jamie Lee
wanted to
Curtis.
star Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis's old fucking shits. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the opposite of Jamie Lee Curtis. He did not age like a fine wine. He aged like a fucking stinky cheese.
Well, he did steroids for fucking years.
He's like all like saggy and his skin is saggy, but then he tried to like get surgery, I'm assuming, to pull it up. And he's like the most time to get pregnant is between 4 p.m. and
all right,
5
so
p.m.
there's still 14 people on, guys. If you guys are comic book speculators, we're going to talk about some spec books real quick. The biggest one, in my opinion, right now is going to be Batman 106, which drops next month. It's going to be a cameo appearance of Miracle Molly, a new villain within the Batman DC universe, created by James Tynion IV and Jorge Jimenez. This is an early look at her. And her first full appearance is going to be 108. So, guys, if you are specking on comic books, you want to be picking up 106 and then also 108. I would suggest multiple copies. If you can get
Does
your
that
hands
mean
on them.
you've already gotten multiple copies?
I will be picking up a lot of copies from these because I'm going to send them into CGC, and then we're going to sell the fuckers because I want to make some
Just
more.
like the last CGC books he's gonna sell.
No, but these were books from my old collection. These books are purely for.
If we watch the video, Bruce said about 3 books he was going to sell.
And you are burping. What's that mean?
That means I burp truths.
So, one last thing. This is the last news item of the night, guys. There is a beer company who's making a comic, which I think is pretty fucking cool. Clown Shoe Beers is making a comic. I guess it's not technically their first, but this is the first that's actually being brought out to the public. I guess the only way to read the comic, though, is you need to get your hands on the beer itself, scan the UPC, and that will bring you to the comic itself. But it's a cool idea. It's about some guy who goes to some monastery which like brewed beer, and then he learns to fight, and then he learns to like fight for his cause. Come on, this is comics and beer. This is like exactly what this
We're
show
gonna
is.
have Clown Shoes beer on.
And yeah, this is like perfect for this channel. I should have opened with this. This would have been the best opening thing. But guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was an awesome show tonight. And
Oh, I'm tired now.
Stephanie is falling asleep, so we're definitely going to end it. Guys, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications. Guys, maybe some of you guys don't have that bell notified, and you're just like tuning in late. Hit that bell. You want to be notified when we go live, and also when we upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which we actually might switch to Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays.
As per James Gallegos, because he
Gallegos.
is our wrench and we do what he tells us.
And we do what he tells us.
Everyone, one last chance to vote for Nicholas to get his bike. It should take you like all of 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So just do it. James will probably drop the link in again because he's amazing. Vote for him to get his wheelchair, or I will find where you live and I'll put you in a wheelchair.
One last reminder, guys. We'll let you guys know throughout the week next week. We are not going to be on Friday. We're going to be on Saturday next week.
So instead of Friday night, get ready for Saturday night. It's going to be even crazier.
It's going to be even crazier. I'm going to have a dress.
He already did the dress. Let's find something new.
I will have something new.
Bruce is going to shave
something
all his
blue.
body hair. He's going to come on completely hairless.
That'd be terrifying. But guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.